Hawaii real estate history. What should I know about the history of land ownership in Hawaii? The Hawaiian Islands were united by warrior King Kamehameha the Great in the early 1800s. The first constitution of the independent Kingdom of Hawaii was written in 1840. Like other feudal systems in the world at the time, all land belonged to the royalty. These lands were controlled by the Ali'inui, chiefs. Maka'ainana, that is, the laboring class, took care of the land. Land was divided into ahupua'a. These boundary lines ran from mountain to sea, dividing the islands into roughly pie-shaped parcels. This allowed inhabitants to benefit from the island's full range of resources for food and sustenance. The Great Mahele, or the Great Division, took place in 1848, which allowed for private land ownership. What happened during the Great Mahele? Land ownership transitioned from a feudal system in which royalty owns all the land to an alloidal system, which allowed for private land ownership. How was land divided during the Great Mahele? During the Great Mahele, the land was divided into 4 categories. Crown lands. This land was reserved for the king, who retained title to approximately 1 million acres. Konohiki lands. This land was reserved for the chiefs. Owners received a royal patent. Kuleana lands. This was land reserved for commoners. Owners received a royal patent. Kuleana is the word we use in Hawaii for responsibility. Government lands. This land was reserved for the administration for the good of the public. Some of this land was eventually sold, although the king retained title. Owners received a royal patent grant, which, unlike a royal patent, did not allow title to transfer. What was the Land Commission? The Land Commission was a judicial body formed to review people's claims to land ownership. Upon approval, a person would receive a Land Commission award, which gave a person full title to the property. In exchange for a Land Commission award, the government had a right to receive cash or land of equal value. This exchange was referred to as commutation. After commutation, the person received a royal patent. The Land Commission, LC, has long since been dissolved and must not be confused with the now existing Land Use Commission, LUC. What are some significant years to remember? The Great Mahele in 1848. Property ownership moves from feudal to alloidal systems, from king's land only to a system allowing private land ownership. Fall of the kingdom in 1893. The Hawaiian monarchy is illegally overthrown and Hawaii is annexed by the USA. Statehood in 1959. Hawaii becomes the USA's 50th state. Land Reform Act in 1967. This was a big deal in Hawaii. The Land Reform Act broke up the private land oligopoly and gave Hawaii lessees the opportunity to own land where they lived.